Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this cute baby cap. Now this cap I have done for a 1 to 2 year old child, but you can also crochet the same cap in different sizes, and the details of all that I shall give by the end of this tutorial. Now to make this cap I have used a stitch pattern called chevron stitch, and for this pattern you need to use at least 2 to 3 different yarns so that the wavy pattern of the chevron stitch becomes clearly visible. For working this cap I have changed the yarn after every 2 rows, but if you want you can change the yarn after working a single row, and that all depends upon your choice. Also, as a beginner one can easily crochet this cap. This cap is quite stretchable and turns out to be a comfortable fit for the child's head. So without any further delay, let's start the tutorial. So now let's see what all materials we need in order to crochet this baby cap. So here I've taken 3 different woolen yarns in colors yellow, off-white and grey, a 4 mm crochet hook and scissors. So let's begin. To crochet the baby cap, I'll be starting with this yellow yarn, which is the main color. So first make a magic ring. And into this magic ring, work 2 chains. Now these 2 chains will not be considered as a stitch, and going into the ring, work 12 double crochet. Now after working the 12 double crochet, pull the tail of the magic ring to close it and slip stitch onto the first double crochet worked. So that completes the first round. Now let's start with the second round. For that, work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet, and going back into the same stitch, work 1 more double crochet. Now work 2 chains and into the stitch, work 2 more double crochet. So here into the first stitch I worked a fan comprising of 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Now skip the next stitch, and into the third stitch we'll be working a fan made up of 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet. Now the sequence repeats, that is, you'll be skipping the next stitch and going into the next, work a fan stitch. So just continue with this sequence till the end of the round. So for the second round, in total I have worked 6 fans, and after working the last fan, I am left with the last double crochet. So skip the stitch and going to the third chain, work 1 slip stitch. So that completes the second round. Now to start with the third round, work 1 more slip stitch into the next double crochet. Work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Now going into the chain 2 space, work a fan. That is 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet, all into the same space. Now into the next double crochet, work 1 double crochet. So as you can see, into the double crochets just before and after the chain 2 space, we have worked 1 double crochet each, and into the chain 2 space, we have worked a fan. So this sequence will be repeated into each of the fans. Now we'll be skipping the next 2 double crochets, that is the last double crochet of the first fan and the first double crochet of the second fan, and moving into the third double crochet, work a double crochet. Into the chain 2 space, again work a fan. Followed by 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Now skip the next 2 double crochets and repeat the sequence. So just continue with the sequence into each of the fans till the end of the round. So here I have almost come towards the end of the third round. I have 2 stitches left. I will be skipping these 2 stitches and working a slip stitch onto the third chain. So that completes the third round. Now to start with the fourth round, work 1 more slip stitch into the next stitch and work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet, and going into the next stitch, work 1 more double crochet. So including the 3 chains, in all I have worked 2 double crochets. Into the chain 2 space, we will be working a fan. That is 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet into the same space. Into the next 2 stitches, we will be working 1 double crochet each. So as you can see, before the chain 2 space, I have worked 2 double crochets, and after the chain 2 space, I have worked 2 double crochets, and into the chain 2 space, I have worked a fan. Now this sequence needs to be repeated into each of the fans. So skip the next 2 stitches and going into the third stitch, repeat the sequence. So work 1 double crochet, into the next stitch, work 1 more double crochet, into the chain 2 space, work a fan, followed by 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches. So continue with this sequence into each of the fans till the end of the round. Now to end the fourth round, I have last 2 stitches left. So I will be skipping these 2 stitches and work a slip stitch onto the third chain. So that completes the fourth round. Now as you can see, as we work through the rounds, the fans become bigger in size since we are working increases on either side of the fan. So to start with the fifth round, it begins the same way as we had done the previous rounds. So slip stitch into the next stitch. Now work 3 chains, and these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Now we have 2 stitches before the chain 2 space. So into these 2 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. So including the 3 chains, in all I have worked 3 double crochets. Into the chain 2 space, work a fan. Since over here we had worked the 3 double crochets before the chain 2 space. So after the chain 2 space, again we need to work 3 double crochets. So going into the next 3 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. Now we need to skip the next 2 stitches and then repeat the sequence into the next fan. So I hope this pattern is clear to you by now. So continue with the sequence into each of the fans till the end of the round. And don't forget to skip 2 stitches in between the fans. To end the 5th round, I have skipped the last 2 stitches and worked a slip stitch onto the 3rd chain. Now let's start with the 6th round. For that, work one more slip stitch into the next stitch. In the previous round, before the chain 2 space, we had worked 3 double crochets. So now in the 6th round, we will be working 4 double crochets before the chain 2 space. So work 3 chains. These 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet, and going into the next 3 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. So including the 3 chains, in all I have worked 4 double crochets. Into the chain 2 space, work a fan. 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Into the next 4 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. Now skip the next 2 stitches and then repeat the sequence. So continue with the sequence into each of the fans till the end of the round. So after working the 6th round, to end the round I have worked a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Now we shall start with the 7th round, which is the last round of increases. So for that, work one more slip stitch into the next stitch. And in this case, we have 5 double crochets before the chain 2 space. So going into each stitch, work a double crochet. So start with 3 chain, which is the first double crochet, and going into the next 4 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. Into the chain 2 space, work a fan. Going to the next 5 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. Now skip the next 2 stitches and repeat the sequence into the next fan. So continue with this till the end of the round. So after working the 7th round, which was the last round of increases, to end the round, I worked a slip stitch onto the 3rd chain and cut the yarn. Now from the 8th round onwards, we will be working the repeat rounds. So I'll be changing the yarn color after every 2 rounds. So to start with the 8th round, insert your hook into the stitch next to the stitch where we had slip stitched and pull the yarn. Now work 3 chains, and these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet, and going into the next 5 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. So including the 3 chains, in all I have worked 6 double crochets. Into the chain 2 space, we will be working a V stitch, that is 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet all into the chain 2 space. Now into the next 6 stitches we will be working 1 double crochet each. So I worked 6 double crochets. Now skip the next 2 stitches and repeat the sequence. That is, into the next 6 stitches work 1 double crochet each. Into the chain 2 space work a V stitch comprising of 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet, followed by 1 double crochet into the next 6 stitches. So this sequence will be repeated into each of the fans. So just continue with it till the end of the round. So after the completion of the 8th round, our cap looks like this. Now to end the 8th round, skip the last 2 stitches and going on to the 3rd chain, work a slip stitch. So that completes the 8th round. Now to start with the 9th round, work one more slip stitch into the next stitch. Now work 3 chains. And these 3 chains make the first double crochet, and going into the next 5 stitches work 1 double crochet each. So the 9th round is worked in a similar way as we had done the 8th round. So in all I have worked 6 double crochets. Into the chain 2 space work a V stitch. 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet, followed by 1 double crochet each into the next 6 stitches. Now skip the next 2 stitches and continue with the sequence into the next fan. So for the repeat rounds, we will be working about 9 rows, that is from round 8 to round 16, following the sequence of round 8 and changing the yarn colors as you wish. So once I am done with the round 16, I shall get back. So here for the repeat rounds in total I have worked 9 rows and I have changed the yarn color after every 2 rounds, and for the last 3 rounds I have changed the yarn color back to the main color. So we are almost done with our baby cap. Now we need to work one more round, which is the last round, and we will be giving a neat edging to our cap. So for that, work 1 chain and going into the same stitch work a single crochet. Now we need to work 1 single crochet into each stitch till we reach the chain 2 space. Into the chain 2 space work 2 single crochets. Now continue working 1 single crochet into each stitch till the next chain 2 space, and into the chain 2 space work 2 single crochets. So this is the sequence of this round. Just continue with it till the end of the round. So while working the single crochets, we won't be skipping any stitches. Just work 1 single crochet per stitch. So as you can see, I have done with the round of single crochets, and after working the last single crochet, I have slip stitched into the first single crochet and cut the yarn. Also, I have weaved in all the loose ends on the inner side. So that completes our baby cap tutorial. Now you can use this cap as it is, or if you want, you can crochet a flower and just sew it to the cap. In our channel, I already have a playlist of flowers, so I shall give the link of the same. by the end of this tutorial, just go to the playlist and crochet a flower of your choice and later sew the flower to the baby cap. Also, you can work this baby cap for a child in the age of 2 to 3 year old just by changing the hook size from 4 mm to 5 mm hook, and for a baby in the age group of 6 to 12 months you can go for a smaller hook size, say a 3.5 mm. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found it really very useful and interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.